Hey friends, Dina here. So I wanted to talk about some of the ways I've been selling my Star Wars collection that I recently picked up. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure I'll tag them up here. Make sure you go watch those and see all the amazing figures and toy sets and everything that I've gotten out of this gold mine, I'm calling it. So I have become a member of a few Star Wars collectors groups on Facebook. And basically, I joined those so that I could learn, especially like how things are sold, how much they're worth, what goes with what, just to get to have a source where I can ask questions if I am unsure about a thing. And I have learned a ton from all these collectors. In those groups, they're kind of like a buy sell trade also. So a lot of people will list their items and then other collectors can claim them and purchase them. And so I thought, let me try this. So I got a handful of figures together, and I'll put a picture up here and kind of show you what I did. And did a big picture of all of them and then individual pictures of some of them. And then I posted a post and with the wording of, if you need more pictures, let me know, and just gave a little bit of description about me, because if they don't know you, they are kind of leery about buying from you. So I wanted to make sure that people were comfortable purchasing from me, because Star Wars, especially weapons, can be reproduced, and the collectors do not like repros, is what they call them. They don't like those, and so a lot of times they'll ask for better pictures of like a blaster or a pew pew or whatever. And so I posted this and immediately started getting claims on my figures. So I was so excited about this. So this is some of the claims that I did sell through that one post. And the bigger box, I want to talk a little bit about that, because there was a person who claimed a $20 figure. So he said, I told him to send me a DM, and so he's like, I want this $20 figure, and I said, is there anything else you're looking for? And he proceeds to say, do you have any Yodas? And I'm like, yes, I do. Do you have any of this? Yes, I do. And so I'm sending him pictures, we're talking back and forth, we struck up a deal, and so that $20 figure ended up being a $310 sale. So I have started doing that with people also that I'm talking to about a certain item that they want. Is there anything else you're looking for? Because I have a lot of figures, and if I can take that little bit of time to ask them what they're looking for, and if I have it, send them a picture rather than having to list it or post it in another post, then it's saving me time. And of course, time is money. So that was the big kind of group sale that I made, and then these are all individual, just one figures. And so with all these figures, and I have one here, I wanted to show you how I actually package these up, because of course they are very particular with how they're packaged as well, which I understand. If you're spending $200 to $300 on a figure, you want to make sure that it's packaged very well. So I'm going to show you that, and then we'll go over what I made in this whole pile here. So let me show you that. Okay, so this is one of the figures that I am selling, and so this is an A-Wing pilot with his little blaster. And actually this blaster is really sought after as well, just by itself. But so this figure here is in really good condition. I will take it out and show you here. So it's in really great condition. They look for paint rubs, and he does have just a teeny bitty, if you can see here. You won't on his helmet up here. There's just a teeny rub. A lot of times the feet will be rubbed, but this one is in very, call it minty condition. So this little guy actually sold for $300. And the great thing about this is I don't have to pay the 12.9% eBay fees. And I do PayPal goods and services. And so I do pay 2.9%, but that's still, I'm saving 10% here. So I just roll this up in bubble wrap, and sometimes I'll tape it. I don't have any tape here, and then I bought these boxes specifically for these figures, and these are 2x2x5s. These are 3.75 inch figures, and so I bought just a little bit bigger so I could fit them in there. And then I also do put some stuffing in there, and you can also put a thank you card or whatever. I don't have any that correlate with what I'm doing so far, but I will probably do that in the end. And then I just tape the edge, and then I also tape across here. The label does fold around, so I will show you that. They do fold around pretty well, so that is how I do that. Okay, so it was these 5. There's 4 figures in here, plus there's a boxed tauntaun, and so those and all these 5 came up to around $1,200. So take off fees. I also did include the shipping in those prices. So we've got one that sold for $300, one that sold for $230, one that sold for $15, one that sold for $30, one that sold for $325, and then, like I said, this one was $310. So if there is a niche that you are selling, and you know that it's a big collector's item, try to find a group on Facebook and join that group. Not to just go in there and just like, I need to sell, but go in there and learn a little bit and give back. You know, ask questions, answer questions, and then if they do allow selling, then this is another avenue that you can do. And like I said, I use PayPal goods and services because with that, then I'm covered through PayPal. So if someone was to say, I put my tracking in there, I do pirate ship, and I put my tracking in there, and so if someone was to say, oh, well, I didn't get the item or whatever, well, I can look through and see the tracking, and also that is attached to that item. So just another avenue for you to resell on, and I just wanted to share that with you guys and hope that this helps you get some more sales. Just want to remind you all that one person's junk is another person's thrift haul. See you later.